I'm Groovy G.
And I'm Abstract A, and we're 424.
44.
So today we're going to do the track list breakdown part for our album Art of 4-2.
Yes.
So track 1, You Can Have It All. You can go first.
My thoughts?
Yeah, just
You
thoughts.
Can Have It
general.
All. It's just an opener. And basically, it gets you pumped. It's an inspirational song, you know. We're hyping ourselves up. You can have it all. It says it in the title. You know, you're feeling powerful, incredible. It's just a good way to open it up. It's positive.
Yeah, and how did you have it ranked, though? Was it, like, in your least, or?
Yeah,
Most
but
of
I didn't count it because, I mean, yeah, it's a song, but it's like the opener.
Okay, so you weren't really factoring it in.
No,
like, factor that
but yeah, it is down there, but it's still.
in. Okay, so You Can Have It All. I guess I didn't really put it in. Well, I love the rap verse on it. I actually did it in like one take, which is rare. Especially on the first Art of 4, a lot of the rap verses, it was extensive for me to like rap it all in one attempt. But it's the opener. I think it's great for the opener. I love the instrumental. I love the voice in the background. I think I feel like it's a better opener than like Make It Right was for that. I feel like it really sets the tone and it's inspirational.
Definitely better than Make It Right. Make It Right's not like an opener. It's just there.
Yeah, but I mean, these two albums are like vastly different.
Yeah.
I guess I would say structure-wise, like this actually has the opener closer feel,
Right.
while the first one is like
Compilation.
you just do that stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So track 2, Life on Mars.
A good one. Life on Mars. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite instrumentals. And one of my favorite lyrical content because, I don't know, I like space things. And I like, you know, galactic themes. Even though I don't like space. But like the themes. Like I love spacey stuff. So it's like, okay. Obviously, we're not really traveling through the galaxy. I mean, you can, but we're not doing that. But it's a metaphor because the world is very big, like a galaxy. And when you're searching for someone, it can seem even bigger than it is because you're looking. And that means you have to check every place. So you realize how big it is. And it, you know, it can be upsetting.
Upsetting.
What? It can be upsetting when you realize. Like, for example, if you're looking for like a pencil you dropped, it's like you never realize how many places it could be until you're looking for something.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I just think it's interesting that you said it's upsetting. I think I would say like it's challenging. Like it's challenging.
Be.
But yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have
I guess when you try and fail like a certain amount, it's very challenging, and then it becomes upsetting after so many attempts for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she named it the Michael Jackson beat. Because, you know, I mean, the instrumental, maybe something he would do in the 80s or something like that.
I mean, it kind of had that wannabe starting something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is feeling like that.
But it's great.
But yeah, I remember when I first showed it to you, you were like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I like that.
Because originally we had already picked out all the beats for the most part, but then I was working on my third album, and I had some just spare stuff for my third album. I was just playing it for her. Like, what do you think of this stuff? And she was like in love with it. She's like, oh, we gotta put that on there.
Yeah.
You did that with Life on Mars, the beat, and then whenever you disappeared, you were like, oh yeah, let's throw that on there. And I was like, okay, because I don't really know. I had no idea where it was going on the album. Probably didn't even need it. Obviously, I didn't. But Life on Mars, I really like the topic.
Yeah.
I love the message. I don't know, searching for your person in like this wide galaxy, as you said. Like, I'm searching for you. Are you searching for me? I'm looking for you. I love both those rap verses. We really like sat at the kitchen table and wrote Life on Mars, like the chorus.
Yeah.
And at first I was so skeptical because I was like, this is rhyming like too much for me. I don't know. It was like, like Life on Mars, Love You So Much,
Yeah.
Stars. I was like, okay. Look in the sky. No, I'm not far. I was like, okay. Like, is this kind of? I don't know. It sounds like so basic and simple. I don't know. I'd like to refrain from that sometimes, but it worked out, and I love those two rap verses so much.
My favorite part is like in the beat where it's like.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Like towards the end.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it just feels like the Michael Jackson
It's
song.
good. It's just good. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we need to release the instrumental so you can hear it. But,
Yeah.
I don't know, just trying to find your person. I feel like it's just kind of a big part of life, like compatibility, and it's challenging.
The pressure to find people
Yeah,
is immense.
I think there's a big pressure to find like your soulmate,
Yeah, that type
whatever
of
that
stuff.
is. But yeah, I'm searching for you.
Yeah.
Are you searching for me too, or? Okay, so track 3, Sublime. It was the single.
Yeah, it was the
So we
single.
picked as the single. Yeah.
Sublime.
And it's so
Sublime.
wholesome. It's so wholesome.
It's so wholesome. In these dark times, when a lot of us are questioning our existences and our purposes,
Yes.
you just gotta realize you just gotta stop worrying about that and just put yourself in the present time
Mm-hmm.
and chill out.
I mean, I'm so glad we picked it as the single, because
Yeah.
what else were we thinking?
Life on
Life
Mars.
on Mars? Was that it? Was Tug of War even in that? I don't know.
No.
But, I mean, I'm glad we picked Sublime, because I feel like it really is the most relatable track, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, everyone needs that, like, no pressure, like, chill.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay, like,
Especially
right
our
now.
age. Yeah.
Especially our age, and especially like right now. I'm glad that we put out something so positive, wholesome. I don't
Yeah.
know, we don't always do that, so.
I'm glad it's like a piece of art that's like just good. It's impactful. That's good for people.
Right. It's the wholesome message.
Yeah.
I like how brutally honest and authentic it is, especially my rap verses. I mean, I talk about being lost, like, where am I going? I don't know, like, what's this dream that I'm pursuing? I'm feeling worthless, like, what's my purpose?
Yeah.
It's challenging, and
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times I find myself just saying, I don't know.
Exactly.
I just don't know.
Exactly.
And that's concerning, depending how you look at it. It can be really concerning, like,
Yeah.
but I don't know, I think it's up there with our most, like, wholesome, best messages, honestly. It was a great single. It's chill. The instrumental's so great. I don't know.
I love that word sublime.
Sublime. Just rolls off the tongue.
Sublime.
And really, it was the first song we wrote, though. I think it was like the first thing
Yeah, it was
we
a
ever
while
did
ago.
for the
It was back in the summer.
summertime vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
was
just,
a while ago
I don't know, no pressure. You got time.
to
You
make
know?
a decision.
Just remember that you have time. I know.
Yeah.
It's too easy to get caught up in your mind.
Yep.
If you just try to be present, enjoy what you can, control what you can. Why worry if it's really not in your control,
Free will or not.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Anyways,
track 4, Making Moves.
making moves. This is like the make it right type of song on the thing. We always have to put one of those in there because you just need to let
Footloose.
loose. But I like it. I like your part the most.
My little refrain.
Yeah. What you waiting on?
Out on the open floor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't stop talking about being on the floor. That's something
Yeah.
that I noticed that I do a lot. I don't know why. I like to talk about being out on the dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's like disclaimer.
You like
Making
talking.
moves,
We like.
disco.
It's like you like talking about being like mysterious. somebody across the room. Like being on the floor. Like I see you across the
Okay,
room.
you're true. I don't know why I love that. Like, I don't know, like, Life on Mars, but on the dance floor. Like, I'm gonna meet my person out on the dance floor.
It's like that mystery, just that movie
I like
stuff.
that. I like that.
Yeah.
I do. I don't know why. I mean, I like to dance though. Something about just seeing somebody. Because I say that in Light and Free. I'm like, see you staring hard across the floor.
Something about, but that's
What
just
is
like
that?
that's like a
Like, what is-
movie moment. You know, like
Yeah.
in the movie where they're like,
Because I'm looking for that, like, fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Well.
that, like, perfect.
yeah.
But, making moves. It's the feel good, like, out on the floor anthem. And it was challenging for me. I think it was so challenging. And as I said, I had more singing on there besides the little refrain, but I just could not sing the chorus. Like, I just couldn't do as well as you did it. So I was like, I'm going to scrap that.
So y'all don't understand. We were doing this in like it wasn't even a week. Like in a pandemic.
And a
In a
panoramic.
panoramic. In a pandemic. Like that's why the first song was like in June and there was this huge gap. Before we saw each other again.
Oh,
whenever
I was
that
so
was.
confused.
I don't remember. August.
Sublime, yeah, that was written so long ago.
But so if we didn't get it, like while we were together and she came back, I mean there was no way to fix it. So luckily,
Yeah, so we really made it in less than a week,
yeah.
the album, and it was like over fall break. So
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
fall break.
crunch time, crucial. Okay, like we gotta get this done.
Yeah.
And really, I was just worried about you.
Right.
Because, well, I have most of the equipment for recording, so I had to get her parts down. Like, it was
Right.
okay if I didn't do stuff because when I
Right.
went back home, I could just do it.
Right.
But it's like, I gotta get all your parts. And then, as we were saying, I was lucky that I had your part for making moves, or it's just
Yeah.
about to be, like, scrapped.
Right. So
Which,
luckily
I
that
don't know.
worked out. It was meant to be.
Yeah. Making moves, I don't know. We're
Mm-hmm.
making moves, grooving all night.
Yeah.
Yes. And I love how sharp the beat is. It's like, It's like so blaring. I love that it's blaring.
Yes.
And as I said, it really follows the light and free. Well, it's the original beat. Like, that was the beat for Light and Free. But then I swapped it, so that's why it just feels so close. And then I followed the same structure. And I remember I just wrote that, like, at the kitchen table. I wrote making moves at the kitchen table.
Everything happened at the kitchen table. We be cooking in the kitchen.
Okay, so track 5, Tug of War,
Like a war.
which is it's really my favorite song.
And it's my least favorite, so
Yeah. I
what
don't
do you
know.
think? Why is it your favorite?
I mean, my favorite thing to do when writing is to make metaphors or, like, similes. I like to create a whole metaphor within the song.
Right.
So I'm saying that my relationship with this person is basically tug and war.
Tug of war.
It's tug of war. And we're going back and forth because really that's something I talk about a lot. I'm always talking about push and pull, toxic, back and forth, I don't know, ride the wave. And it's just going through all of that with someone. The constant, hot and cold, whatever, Katy Perry. And
Yes
we're
or
tug of
no?
war, We make
Yeah.
some progress and then somebody resets the progress. And it's
Mhm.
just back and forth over and over.
Yeah.
Frustrating, but you find yourself caring so much and you put yourself through way too much. You look back on it and it's like, what happened? But as I say, it's all this back and forth tug and then it just breaks apart. Really.
Like you're doing it
I
so
mean,
much.
it can't end well.
Yeah.
I don't see how, someone has to win. Someone has to lose. It's not going to end well. So then I say, the hearts just broke apart. It was sweet, honeymoon phase. People like to talk about that. It was sweet, but now it's tart. Hearts just broke apart. And I say fantasy right from the start because maybe it was never, from the beginning, it was like doomed to fail or the foundation wasn't strong or
Right.
It just was never gonna end well, and sometimes it can be.
Blinded.
You can be love is blind, you know, and
Blinded by love.
it's sad, but it just falls apart, and that's the reality of it.
Yes.
But I just like to tell. I love it because it tells a story, and it has that extended metaphor. So, I think it's genius. And then I love the instrumental, because even the instrumental like tugs and pulls.
Mm-hmm.
It like switches back and forth between like two different melodies.
Yeah.
Like there's a strum like doom 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 doom, and then there's like this like kind of siren-y. It reminds me of a siren like doom doo doo doo. So that's like a tug and pull itself, and
Yeah.
I mean it's very personal to me. A lot of my favorite songs are always like the ones that are like real personal, or there's like some like big concept to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's your least favorite. I mean, do you want to elaborate? Is it
I mean,
it's just so bad?
No.
Kidding.
But like, no, definitely like in terms of like the whole extended metaphor thing, it's the best song. Like
Lyric wise or something.
thematically, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know.
But do you not like your part, like the chorus?
Yeah, I don't really like my part. I don't know. It's just to the other ones, it's like it's not standing up.
Play it till you war. I don't know.
Yeah.
We both said a few words. You, just two hearts broke apart. I don't know. It's just that.
Hearts just broke apart.
Hearts just broke apart. It's just
Hearts they broke
sweet.
apart.
Then it start. And then, yeah.
Yeah, but I like that part. Hearts they broke apart. Hearts they broke.
I mean, anytime we do that syncopation stuff, it's just fun.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so after that, track 6, Throw the Punch.
Throw the punch.
Which,
Definitely my favorite.
honestly,
song.
imagine that as a single. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we had a time to, like, make a music video for that. I feel like that could have went off.
It's my favorite song.
Like, I can
because-
see it. I can see a music video for that.
Yeah.
Like, something super intense.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, zooming in.
Especially the beginning.
Like, zoom in really, like,
Yeah.
I guess on my rap parts.
Like
a
without
lot
like
of moving.
yeah.
Like, a lot of moving, shaking, zooming in.
Yeah.
Like, can't even trust you. You tell me things that I want to hear.
What I like about it is like the juxtaposition of that, like in the beginning, and the chorus is like, you know, it's like so delicate.
It does sound, I mean, your part does sound delicate.
It's like throw the punch, but you know we're talking about throw the punch, and you're saying it like that.
Throw the punch.
Like we're not leaving like throw the punch, you know. It's like throw the punch.
I mean, it's kind of that track where you say, as we say, like you just say your piece, and then it's just
Yeah.
like, it's just left for you. But when I wrote it, really it's about wanting someone to be brutally honest with you.
Yeah.
I would say that, or also like the concept of yes men, a yes man, and I'm just saying you can be brutally honest. It will not affect the relationship I have with you. Like, I trust you, love you, so like, why are you holding back?
Yeah. Well.
And you can say
you can
anything.
criticize to help you grow.
Right. I mean, we don't have to be destructive. We can be constructive.
Yeah, you don't have to be like degrading, but just constructive criticism.
I'm just saying, like, it's okay. I trust you, and I know there's not anything like malice. Like, I know it's not coming from malice or anything.
Right.
So, you can say what you want, and it's not gonna ruin our friendship or relationship.
Yeah.
And I think it's frustrating. It's frustrating when you can tell people are holding back on you.
Yeah. But
Or
they
maybe
just
not
don't.
even holding back. It's just frustrating when people just not giving. I don't know, like giving the effort you think they can give, or
Yeah, they just don't want to hurt your feelings, probably.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but
Or
I'm
they
saying
don't
just throw the
care.
punch.
Yeah.
Right in my gut. I'll still be standing here.
Standing here.
I mean, I've never been the one to fear, is what I say in there.
Yeah.
So,
That's how you really grow. I mean, you have to be told what's wrong to fix it. If someone's just telling you everything's good, then you're just gonna be stagnant.
yeah.
So you get people that that push you out of your comfort zone. Those are the best type of people for you.
So I say, can't even trust you. You tell me things that I want to hear. I hate this guessing game. Tell me please just how you feel. Can't hurt my feelings, it's okay. We can keep it real. Throw the punch right at my gut. Still I'll be standing here. You're like, throw the punch right at my gut. I still be standing here. It really is like a big contrast.
But I love the instrumental too.
I mean, it feels like
by the way,
chaotic.
yeah.
It feels chaotic and intense. Kind of like, if you just listen to the instrumental, it kind of punches you when the beat drops.
Yeah.
Like the beat go off.
Okay.
Okay, so track 7.
Track 7.
Trigger,
Trigger.
which I wanted to call it. I wanted to call it like Trigger Happy.
Yeah. Pull the trigger.
She was like, no.
Like,
yeah, I said pull the trigger too. I said
pull the
that's-
trigger is too like.
I just went too far.
It's like too obvious what it's about, but trigger is just like there. Is it like pull the trigger? Like what is it?
Trigger Happy, I don't know.
Yeah. But it just leaves that kind of mysteriousness to it.
Are you triggered?
Instead of saying like pull the trigger, okay, we know what you're talking about already.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that if you want the mysterious vibe, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely my favorite lyrics. Not because I like what it's about, but I think the lyrics are good.
Well, we wrote that. We wrote that. It was like evening.
And
And
the
it was
lowest
like,
point.
it was dark.
It was dark.
I'm the lowest point. It was dark. And we were in the living room. No, we were just in the living room. It was so
Yeah,
dark.
because my house has like no lights, lighting.
There's
Very
no lighting.
bad lighting.
There's no lighting in the living room.
Yeah.
So, and then it was evening. It was like night, and it was dark up in there. I guess I just set the tone. I don't
And the
know what
lowest
happened.
point
I don't even know what
when I wrote
happened.
this.
We just started like rattling stuff back and forth. Like she's across from me on the couch. I'm just saying stuff like, "Don't see the point anymore."
Feet anchored down.
So yeah, don't see the point anymore. Feet anchored down to the floor. Struggle to breathe. My chest it heaves. Let it go and let it be. I think it kind of sounds eerie and haunting when you
Yeah.
sing that.
Mysterious.
I like how it just comes back to the your part. And it's like frustrating. It sounds eerie, creepy, haunting, frustrating. I feel like you can hear like the resentment, the bitter. I mean, I say that. I
The
say
bitter.
all of that. I say that all that, but my life's a struggle, slowly drowning in a puddle of despair, anger, resentment, the bitterness, just loneliness. It takes over.
It's
That's
true.
basically the song.
Shout
and,
out mental illness.
Okay, Zach Fox. I don't know. So that's the thing. I like that we always make sure we have, like, we rep both sides. Like, we
We
got
mean-
the sublime.
Oh yeah.
We got the sublime, but then we also got the trigger.
Yeah. I mean, really. It's like really.
I don't know. So we're basically saying,
The thing about it is that it's all real, okay? The sublime isn't like too like overly optimistic. It's like real optimism. It's realistic.
realism.
Because it's not necessarily the best thing if you don't know what you're doing. It's just realistic.
Right. I like that it was like, you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
I like that we said that and it was not this like,
Everything's great. Like, why are you
right.
upset?
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool. And you're part of the team.
Like, you will never hear me coming with that.
Like,
Oh,
don't
no.
worry about the thing. I like
We're
that
just
song.
like, it's okay. But then,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not with that. Everything is awesome. I don't like that vibe. I just don't. But,
Because it's disregarding people's feelings. Disregard all that it does.
I don't know. But as I said, I like that we have the both sides, you know? Trigger.
Yeah.
Trigger, it's dark. But it's real. Authentic.
Yeah.
And we were honest. I was being honest about how I feel. So, I like tracks that are right, that are personal to me, or where I get to be brutally honest. So, you know, it's got to be therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
Coping mechanism. So, track 8, Whenever You Disappear,
Whenever you disappear.
which is I had it for my 3rd album, and then I just let her hear it randomly.
Yeah,
I
we
love
don't
that so
really
much.
have a song like that, except for that.
I mean, there's really nothing like that.
It's like delving into other genres.
I mean, to the core.
No. That's like the hyped up version. But it's like it was like rock. It was kind of going to rock.
To the core kind of had rock elements.
Yeah.
And you should to the core.
But just whenever you disappear, it's like letting someone be who they want to be, but just, make it back in one piece. Like, you gotta let people be. You can't hold people down. But you also, you want to be a little selfish if you care about them and you want them. Okay, you can travel the world as long as you come back. And I trust you to, behave. But make it back in one piece, like Aaliyah and DMX. That's all.
I don't know. I like your interpretation. I don't know. It's not really how I saw it. But I like that, what you just said.
Okay, what is your interpretation?
Whenever you disappear. I mean, it's just saying, I say, please be safe, forever I will wait. I'm yours, I will remain, it will never be too late. So, I see it as the tragic love story. I'm not saying, you can go do whatever you want. I'm not that's not my message. I'm saying.
Oh, so you want to.
It's more like, I know that person is going to do whatever. But it's more through the sad, blue lens of, you're going to do what you want, but I hope that
you'll come.
I hope you'll come back to me.
You don't want them to do what they want.
I don't want that, but I know they're going to do it regardless. So I'm saying, you can
even if it's their dream?
I'm you can do that riffraff, but I hope that you still come back. I hope you come back
Not
to me,
riff-raff.
you don't forget what we had was special.
Okay.
So it's, tragic for me.
So it's more, so you're more selfish. It's a more selfish.
And then it's don't want to leave your company. When I wake up, you're always right there next to me. So it's the push and pull, all that, where the person's sometimes here, sometimes there. I still fear whenever you disappear. Oh. So it's so it's toxic, and that person's all over the place. They're leaving. Sometimes they're coming back. And I'm saying you can do all that, but I just hope that you come back to me.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
So, it's sad. And
It
you
is
know
sad.
they're going to disappear again.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I feel like that happens a lot. We have the very different interpretation. There's another song where you interpret it. It was, interesting to, how I did it.
Anyways. So...
I don't know. It's vast. Art of Fortitude's vastly different from the first one, really. You want to talk about some compare and contrast?
Yeah, there was more structure to the second one than the first one. Because I feel like the first one, we didn't go into it thinking, we're going to make an album. We just made the To the Core one day. That wasn't set up for that.
Well, it was not an album. It was never an album.
Yeah.
Though. They were two distinct
Yeah.
EPs.
Yeah. So.
That we fused together in a compilation way.
It's just, it's a compilation. And, it's both great. Both great, but I think you can obviously see the growth.
Growth mindset?
There's it's more complicated, the things the extended metaphor.
Right.
That's obviously an indicator of some growth going on.
I think the songwriting got way better.
Yeah.
And the thematic, whatever you said.
Yeah.
There's not really a theme to any of the stuff on the first one. The first one is so in the moment, random.
Yeah. It's
hype, all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know, Make It Right, that's not really. I'm thinking of lyrical content, Make It Right. The Kick It, it's just it's just random rap banger. The No Lovin', it's not much to that. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel I guess the first one seems very experimental and basic to me.
Yeah, we're just getting out there.
Yeah. No Lovin'. Miss CEO. I mean, Miss CEO feels like the only song that was like really made a statement. You know?
For sure. Yeah.
Because I think that's like the only thing. I don't know if any other song on there is really making a statement. I mean, what do you think? Like, it's the only true like like theme or like topic we was really talking about. Not an object. Not an object.
Yeah, that one. I mean, Reap and Sow, but like, it's still not as deep. It's not as deep.
Yeah.
It's just like You Broke My Heart and stuff.
Everything was very like, as I'm saying, it's like experimental, but it's basic, shallow.
Yeah.
Simple,
Basic
really.
Basic level, surface
I mean,
level.
not that simple stuff's bad. I mean, that simple stuff goes far a lot of the time.
But it's just different.
Yeah, it's way different than I say the second one.
So.
I mean, because we touched on a lot of big topics, I feel like. We just had the Miss CEO on the first one, and then we have the Tug of War, which is huge to me. And then the Sublime.
Yeah, there's nothing like that. We're trying to touch the audience.
Life on Mars, that's kind of like big topic. I don't know. I feel like the songwriting really improved, and then the structure. We really found, like, I mean, I was like, you're going to do all the singing, really. We just found the structure and the sound. Yeah. I don't know, I like it. Like, I like them both, but I'm proud of the second. Like, I think it's so cohesive.
I think the second one is better.
I'm just proud. I'm really proud of them both, but the second one, I think you can see the growth, so.
Yep.
Please be safe.
Be real.
It just came across as, like, authentic. Okay. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys.